Like, nobody can tell me that there's not some divine intervention going on here in my life. You might not know it now, but there is a reason why you're growing at the speed that you're growing. God is growing up something so special for us. I'm gonna keep posting my video for my 500 viewers, my 1,000 viewers. I'm gonna keep posting. I don't care. You are the author of your story, and don't let anybody tell you anything differently. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Sydney Marie here, and today's video I'm just gonna be sitting, chatting, doing a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me. Well, you know what, let me tell you the story first of all. I started filming a vlog yesterday. My plans fell through, so obviously the vlog gets scrapped because I pretty much didn't want to do like an at-home vlog. I don't have any cleaning to do. Cleaned my room already, straightened up. Like, I didn't have anything to make like a productive vlog out of, so I'm like, you know what, I just filmed a chit chat get ready with me on TikTok. If you guys seen it, if you follow me on there, filmed a video over there where I'm just talking, chatting, letting you guys get to know me. And I thought, better yet, why not film one for YouTube? I feel like you guys already know me a little bit more because my content's obviously a little bit more long form over here, but why not just sit and chat? You can watch this as you're getting ready. You can watch this as you're just laying down, chilling, getting off of work. Very much chill vibes. Also want to say happy December 1st. Well, today is December 1st, but you guys are probably seeing this a couple days into the new month. And you guys, I can't believe that we're almost at the end of the year. We have about, I guess, 30 days left when I'm filming this now. It's time to lock in. We're pretty much in our winter arc season right now. And I'm just so excited to see what's gonna come for the remaining bit of the year that's left. I feel like we did kind of start off on a very much rough patch, starting the beginning of 2024, and I've been healing this entire year, and I feel like I'm finally at a point where my healing is actually not plummeting. Like, I'm going up slowly but surely, and I'm so proud of myself. I've accomplished so much this year. I've done so much, and I want to give myself a pat on the back because we literally made it. Let's all give each other pats on the back because we literally made it. Like, we're about to hit 2025. What? 2025? That's crazy. We made it to another year. I think that we should be entirely proud of ourselves. 2024 was a tough one for a lot of us. It was a lot. It's been a lot lately, but we made it. We made it. I'm a little nostalgic. I kind of want to go through the year, everything that's happened. Maybe I'll put some pictures in here so that I can give you guys some visual representation. Maybe I'll look through my pictures as I'm doing my makeup to give you guys like a rundown of everything that's happened to me this year. I mean, we might as well. When are we gonna have time to talk like this again? I mean, let's just do it, okay? I'm gonna start from the beginning of 2024. Woo! Let's go down memory lane, you guys. So starting in January, I began to take content creating a lot more serious. I was actually getting PR during this time. My first little bit of PR from TikTok. I've gotten it before, but I was getting it a lot more consistently. I was making a little bit more friends here on TikTok and YouTube. Started making more friendships in January. I was also just locked in making content more consistently. I was really into just creating as I am now. I think in January that was like the shift for me to actually decide to really lock in and make content and want to do something with it. Started posting like every single day. I was doing a lot of outreach to brands. It was starting to really feel like something. Like, I was so happy during that time. My content was going well, life was going well, everything was pretty much great for me. I started applying to new jobs because I knew that I wanted to move from my current position that I had at the time. I started reading more. Like, I was really just into self during that time. Then a month later, I had a bit of a setback. I actually went through my first breakup with my first ever relationship. I'm not gonna lie, the worst thing that happened to me in 2024 was me going through my first heartbreak. It was such a tough time for me. I feel like even now I'm still healing from it. It was such a hard time for me. It's easy for me to laugh about it and look at it in a different perspective because I feel like I've changed the way I think about it. At the time I was like, why did this happen to me? Why is this happening to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, I was literally going through it. I feel like a lot of my friends went through their breakup in high school or right out of high school. For me, it happened after I graduated college. I'd never been in a relationship before that. I've always had like maybe situationships. I've talked to people, but it was never nothing serious. So this was one of the longer relationships that I've had, and it was actually a relationship. It was a very tough time for me, but now knowing what I know, I feel like it really did help me grow as a person, and I learned a lot from that. I really feel like my ex relationship taught me like the things that I want to get out of a relationship, what I look forward to in a man. I even learned so much about myself, like how I could be a bit selfish at times, because before I only thought about myself because I didn't have to think about anybody. And I think that's one important thing in relationships, like being more selfless and thinking more about the other person. For me, I like for years, for most of my life until then, I only had to think about myself. Like relationship wise, of course I have family, friends that I had to think about, but as far as like relationship wise, it really does put you in a different perspective. And I feel like I really did learn from that, and I take every little thing that I went through and make it a learning experience and try to turn it into a little bit more. And now that it's been almost a year, like I really do feel like I've learned so much about myself. I don't regret being in that relationship. I don't regret meeting that person, because they really did teach me so much about me. Throughout this healing process, I've even learned so much about myself that I didn't know before. I learned that healing is not linear. Like you're gonna go through so much till you get to that point. Some days are gonna be harder than others. It taught me so much. These days, I feel like I'm so much better at turning negative things into positive and looking at things in a bit of a different light. I feel like I have such a hard time talking on camera because I'm literally losing my train of thought as I talk right now, and it's so hard for me to be consistent, and like I don't know what it is. Like I used to be really good at talking on camera, keeping conversation, like letting things flow and make sense, and now I feel like I'm just struggling to make sense. I was talking about my relationship or my past relationship and letting you guys in on what's been going on with that. Or I guess I was just giving you guys a rundown of the year. We don't have to talk more about it because clearly I can't speak. So that's just my cue to not talk about it anymore. But yeah, I definitely went through a lot with that as far as healing. And I do feel like I've healed a lot since then. Again, I feel like I've learned so much from it, and I'm taking each day step by step. And you know what, I feel like us girls, we don't give ourselves enough credit. Moving on to the next topic, I really want to talk about how blessed I am for hitting 42,000 subscribers. And although most of that growth has been from my YouTube shorts, which, you know, I anticipate that would even happen, but I'm literally so blessed for that. Like I feel like God is really hearing my prayer. He's always heard my prayers, but this is really the time where I'm seeing it the most. I have been putting in so much work to get to where I'm at right now. Same with TikTok, same with any other social media platform that I've been on. I've been really trying my hardest to grow and to actually make something out of what I'm doing. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be at, and I say this a lot because I really do believe that God sent me here for a reason, and I would not be doing good at it, and I would not be excelling in what I do if it was not something that I should have already been doing. And I really do feel like, you know, content creating, if this is something that you want to do, you have to be so purposeful about it. Like you have to put in that extra work for it. That means when you get off from work, editing a video, planning some content, have designated days where you sit down and write out all your content ideas that you want to make. Like you have to be purposeful about it. I mean, you know what, some people are overnight success. Some people are just more likable than others, or will get more of an audience than others. That is perfectly fine. That is their journey. That's their path that God gave them, and that is perfectly okay. But for some of us that are experiencing more slow growth, growth that is taking a little bit longer, and results that may not show instantly, we kind of have to trust the process and trust that slow growth. It's really important for you not to get unmotivated because your numbers are not doing well. And that used to be me. Like I am not gonna lie, I used to be looking at my views, looking at who's engaging, like comparing myself to other people, like why is this not happening to me? Why am I not gaining the traction? I made this video, why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting that? Like I'm telling you, once you stop doing that and just start doing it because you want to do it, and literally just that, your personality will start to show more, and you will start to do a lot better, and you won't even notice it at first. Now, it's perfectly okay to have a plan and strategize how you want to grow. And I think in this day and age, you kind of have to strategize because there's so many people doing it. I know a lot of people hate to say that this community is not oversaturated, but I'm not gonna lie, it is a little oversaturated. And I'm not even meaning that in a bad way. I just mean that as it's gonna take you a little bit more. It might take you to do something entirely different from the norm to actually be seen. There's so many people doing this, so you kind of have to find a way to stand out. You might not know it now, but there is a reason why you're growing at the speed that you're growing. God is growing up something so special for us. My biggest driver right now is just knowing that this is something that is literally in my path. This is something that is in my path, intentionally in my path. This is one of God's gifts for me. Like this is something that He has provided for me. Whenever my views or engagement is not there, whenever I'm not seeing the results that I expected to see, I am not disappointed at all, because I know that this is something that God has given me. And no matter what, I will succeed and I will be successful at what I do. Like you have to understand that there are so many more people doing this. It may take some time. that's okay. And as long as you're working hard towards what you want to do, working diligently and putting in all that extra work that's needed, you won't fail, okay? You won't fail at all. I love being able to inspire people, and I love talking to you guys and building community. So this is just something that I know I wanted to do. It's something that I will continue doing no matter what. I'm gonna keep on going until God tells me to stop. On top of wanting it badly, you have to want to put in the work to be able to do this. So if you want to be a content creator, it's really time to start now. Don't let anybody unmotivate you. Don't let the community scare you, or you feeling like, oh, it's too many people, it's too many this and that. Like, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I can be successful. Just do it. You will never know until you try, and you miss every shot that you do not take, okay? I'm gonna keep posting my video for my 500 viewers, my 1,000 viewers. I'm gonna keep posting. I don't care. I'm gonna keep posting. If you're seeing this right now, you're meant to see it. You are the author of your story, and don't let anybody tell you anything differently. I actually want to tell y'all a quick story that I feel like is truly my testimony. It's not content creator related at all. It's actually more career-wise, work related. So back when I was about to graduate college a couple months before, I started applying for a lot of different jobs. I was getting a lot of decline letters. I was not getting any emails back. Like, y'all know how that job search goes, especially nowadays. Like, it's just very hard market to get into. The job market is tough, and it is tough everywhere, and it is still tough, and it might only just get tougher at this point. So during that time, I was applying to a bunch of jobs. Mind you, at the time I already had a associate's degree in pre-professional health science, and I was graduating to get my bachelor's degree in healthcare management, and I minored in business. I was applying to so many different positions, so many, and I was not hearing much back. And at the time, I applied to this job at a outpatient hospital. It was front desk, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity. It was a job that I really wanted to break into, especially just to build my way up and move up the ladder. I was like, this is gonna be perfect. I got the interview. I made it to like the second phase of the interview. I ended up not getting the job. And one of the craziest things about it is that the person who interviewed me, she actually was somebody that I ended up working with at my current job right now. She is one of the regional managers, and I just feel like it's so crazy because me and her actually crossed paths over 2 years ago. Fast forward about a year and a half, I ended up meeting her, and she told me that my interview pretty much blew her away, that I was the one that they felt so confident in me, that they thought this role would be so perfect for me. And the fact of the matter is that I literally met her so long ago, and it wasn't my time. It wasn't my time. And then fast forward now, it is my time. I was almost at my position for about a year. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the work ethic there. I just felt like I was extremely undercompensated. I wasn't being met as an individual. One of the main things I was looking for when I was trying to find a new job is finding a team that understands me. I wanted to feel welcomed. I wanted to feel heard. God did it for me. He did it for me, because why did I join this job and I get along with every single person? I can talk to everybody in there. And you know, when you have jobs, it's usually that one person. It's not one person. I feel so incredibly happy and blessed. I truly feel like that was my testimony. That was such a pivotal moment for me, because it felt like God was telling me that that may not have been the time for me then. Okay, stay with me now. But God brewed me up. He put me in the position to be ready for what he was about to bless me with now. I've been at this position for about 6 months, and I'm telling you guys, I'm so happy and I'm so thankful to be there. I tell my manager and my coworkers this every single time, that I really do feel like God gave me this job and that this is something that he wanted to bless me with. I wholeheartedly believe it. Like, I honestly don't think any other thing about that. Like, nobody can tell me that there's not some divine intervention going on here in my life. Okay, you can't tell me that it's not. At all. So let me just tell y'all that when you put all your faith into God, he will move mountains for you. He could turn a situation around just like that. All right, trust him. We're almost done with my makeup, which means that y'all don't have to listen to me yap even more. This kind of started off me being very much not knowing how to talk on camera. Like, when did I forget how to do that? Because I feel like I've been doing this for years. It should come second nature to me at this point, but I don't know why it doesn't these days. Like, maybe I just don't film enough sit down chit chat videos. Maybe I'll start implementing these in my content a little bit more. Let me know if y'all want to see more of these like chit chat motivational type talks, because I actually, you know, I actually have something brewing up. We're not gonna say too much. I have something brewing up, because wait a minute. I literally just told my mom about an idea that I would like to set forth. I don't want to speak too prematurely because, you know, this is something that I'm still working on, so I won't. I'm also sorry that my camera keeps going out of focus. It keeps focusing on this, which is annoying. And then it overheated just a few minutes ago, so I had to sit for at least 5 minutes letting it cool down At this point, do I need a new sit down camera? Since we're kind of coming to an end with this vlog, I actually want to have a topic for us to discuss in the comments, because I used to do that all the time in my old videos. I'll ask like a question of the day, but this is gonna be more like a discussion question. We're gonna write a whole essay here. Since we only have but a few days left of the year, I kind of want to go over some highs and lows of the year. So in the comments, if you can comment down below your 2024 high, one thing that was like your highlight of the year, and then one thing that was your low of the year. I mean, I feel like that's fitting, right? That's a pretty fitting topic. If you are seeing this, comment down below your high and low. You can type it up as I talk now, because I'm actually going to discuss mine. We kind of already got into one of my lows of the year, but yeah, comment down below that. I don't want to start more on a positive note. Let's talk about the high of the year. My high of the year has been content creation, and obviously that's so fitting because I feel like this video we mainly focused on content creating, me becoming a better version of myself, my breakup, blah blah blah. Like I feel like we kind of went into all those aspects. Content creation has been one of my most incredible highs this year, and that has so many more aspects than just that. Without my support system, without God, I would not be where I'm at right now. And although my growth is slow and steady wins the race. I'm incredibly thankful that I was able to use this year to really grow my content, to know that I want to do this. And I literally asked God, I prayed to ask God to show me a sign that this is something that I should be doing. Yeah, like I feel something overtaking me right now. Like I'm not even kidding. I asked God, I literally prayed not too long ago. It probably had to be maybe a month or two. I prayed to God and I asked him, show me that this is something that I should be doing. If this is for me, let me succeed at it. And if it isn't, then it won't, then just, you know, take it out of my life. If this is not something that's for me, take it out of my life. Weed it out. Look where I'm at right now. It's just, I can't believe it. Words cannot describe the thankfulness that I have. And I'm so excited to see where 2025 brings me for content. I think we're gonna do like a prayer board video. I definitely want to kind of transition the vision board to more so prayer board. They kind of go hand in hand, but for me personally, like I definitely want to use prayer and bring God into more of my goals, because I feel like starting the new year off 2024, I don't know that I did that in the way that I should have. So this year I definitely want to be more purposeful about involving God in those plans. My low of the year was definitely my breakup, but I also feel like in a way that was also a high for me, because it taught me so much more about myself and taught me how to be a better person and how to heal. Going through my breakup brought me so much more closer to God than I could ever imagine, and I'm so incredibly thankful for that. So although that was a low for me at the time, it's now my high. I couldn't talk doing the inner corner eyeliner because, child, I don't want to poke my eyeball out. So now that you've heard my highs and lows, let me know what yours are down below, because I'm actually eager to hear what you guys have to say. For lip combo today, I was gonna do, I always do brown, so I kind of want to do this like really cute plumish purple color, but I don't know what gloss I want to add on top. But let's try this. I think in the inner I want to go in with some Sweet Mouth. This is by, or do I want to do, actually we're gonna do Buxom Pink Champagne. I think I'm gonna go in with Buxom Pink Champagne. It's like a pinkish color. It's like very light, see? Very nude and light. I use Sweet Mouth by Fenty as a topper. I love this stuff. So cute. All right, now we need to set the face using my Morphe Continuous. This fan, y'all, perfect. Intensity, perfect. I think that I'm gonna change my side part, because the middle part, I don't know how much it's eating. So let's change our part over. I think I'm gonna change my part just to give myself a little bit more of like a voluminous flip. I want to cut my hair so bad. Like, I would love to cut her, but everyone is telling me don't cut it. But at this point, do I listen to everyone? No, I don't. This is what the middle part looks like. This is cute, but I feel like I might like a side part better. I really do love the way the side gives. I just wish my hair was shorter. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that until I end up cutting it, but I don't want to be the one that waits till my hair grows out like every single time and then decides to cut it, because at this point that's all I do. Like, imagine if my hair was shorter like this. Like, just picture. Oh, it'd be so cute. Do y'all like the side part or do y'all like the middle? Which one eats? I don't know. I feel like the middle part just eats more, so I'm gonna actually keep the middle part. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed chatting with me. I had a fun time talking to you guys. I know this video is a little bit different than what I normally do because I typically don't do sit down videos as much anymore. But if you guys enjoyed, definitely let me know down below. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, I'm gonna put all my social media on the screen. So hopefully you guys, if you want to see some more of my content, some more of me, then definitely follow me on those platforms. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I hope that this video was able to inspire some of you. I really do believe that the sky's the limit and you can do anything that you put your mind to. There are only a few weeks left in the year, so I feel like this is the perfect time for you to make that mindset shift. And I'm really hoping that this video was able to give you that mental push. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks to all who stayed and watched. I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.